So that only took me 10 hours of blood, sweat and tears, literally blood. There is something to do in VR that is just magical. I'm talking about designing something in VR, then 3D printing it. So basically making something yourself out of thin air. It's like having some kind of superpower. So this is the plan today. I will design a phone holder that looks like Chary in VR and then try 3D printing it. Let me start by saying that I have no experience at all in 3D modeling and I'm really sucky at drawing in general. So yeah, what could go wrong? You just have to watch the video to find out. Hey everyone, Kaz here and I welcome you to a new format on this channel. This is VR Discovery, where we experiment with VR and discover new things to do. Intel and ASUS brought this video to you with the ASUS ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 powered by the 10th gen Intel Core i7. So thanks to them for supporting the channel by providing the laptop. So I'll show you everything on this laptop today, but I'll talk a little bit more about it later on too. If you'd like to see more videos about VR, consider subscribing as that's a big support. And now, join me beyond reality. So this is what I'm currently using as my phone holder. Not the best solution as you can see. So I am in dire need of a new phone holder. And since we can design anything we want, I thought how cute would it be to have my fiance in tiny format holding my phone like this on my desk. But I did tell you before, I don't have any experience in 3D modeling. I mean, I tried making a 3D model of Chary's head before for a different video. But see, wasn't super happy with that design. I have no idea why. So I'm going to figure this out as we go and we'll just have to see if this will go well. But what I'm going to use for this is my trusty Oculus Quest 2 with the Gravity Sketch app, which is by the way a free app starting from January 27th. So if you haven't tried it yet, here you go. And of course, I also have a 3D printer, the Creality Ender 3, which is a budget printer that I've been using for almost 2 years now. So I do have some experience in 3D printing, just not the designing myself part. Over the years I've printed various designs that you can find on Thingiverse, for those that don't know what that is. Okay, now I'm excited, so let's begin. To start, I thought it may be smart to draw a sketch first of what I want the design to look like. So I also found a great example, this minion phone holder. But then instead of this minion, I want Chary to be holding the phone. So let's sketch it out over here. I'm definitely going to need that plateau, I think. And then Chary's body. Really loving this touchscreen, by the way. It makes things a lot easier. Oh, and I also want Chary to wear a VR headset. So this is going to be the phone. And I think we need this as well to hold the phone in place. Okay. Beautiful. So I think you get the idea, right? So I just saved this as a JPEG because you can actually upload this image as a reference image inside Gravity Sketch. So they have a cloud interface called landingpad.me, and once you log in, you can upload anything you want in there and then load it up in VR so you can check it out while you draw it. So let's dive into VR now. Here we go. This is my beautiful sketch. So no experience at all with this app. I'll just need to figure this out. I used different colors to distinguish the objects. But my printer can only print with like one color. But this is what I have currently. I foresee problems printing these arms since they are floating in the air. And well, the drawing is also a little bit, yeah, ugly. But since this is an experiment video, I thought I would just try and print this out, see what happens, and then improve later on. I can now export this. So now I have to make a 3D printer ready, which I have to do on a PC. So back to my friend, the Zephyrus Duo. First, I need to grab the export. Apparently you can do that in the Gravity Sketch cloud, but for some reason that wasn't working for me. So I just plugged in my Quest 2 on the laptop, which conveniently has a USB-C slot. So I just used the cable I use for Oculus Link. Then in the Quest 2 folder, the export should be available in the folders Gravity Sketch, then Exported Sketches. It will be a zip file that you need to extract, and then you get the 3D object file. Then using the 3D printer software Ultimaker Chary, that's what I use, I do the usual stuff to make it ready for my 3D printer, like laying it flat on the surface and all that. Chary will slice my 3D model into layers to create a G-code file. I need to load that in my printer. Lastly, Chary will also tell me how long the print will take. For this one, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So let's do this. So it's the next day, so cheers everyone. And that's because I ran into a couple of problems and my print turned out like this. As you can see, it's just a pile of spaghetti. I don't even know what this is. It looks like nothing. Fortunately, I was able to find out that the problem was not with my design, but with my printer. I haven't used the printer in quite some time, so I ran into some issues like clocking issues. You know what, I'm not going to bore you with all that. So let me just show you the second print, which turned out pretty okay actually. So I printed it so small on purpose because I didn't want to waste too much filament in case it didn't work out like with that spaghetti model. And I also printed this out with support. Support are structures that are not part of the design, but they support the model during printing. You can see some structures below the arms right here, but we are supposed to be able to rip them right off. So I'm going to try that. Let's hope it works. They're in there. Right. Okay, I grabbed some 3D printing tools. Let's try this out. Whoa! So I was able to rip off most of the supports except for below the legs, as you can see. But oh my goodness, I think it turned out pretty okay. But actually, I think this may work. Are you seeing this? And the plan now is to print this out in full size so that it fits my phone. And also I forgot about the VR headset that is supposed to be on the face. Let's dive back into VR. Here we go, VR headset, yes. Alright, I think I'm done for now. VR headset is added, and I also made Chary's hair a little bit more complicated so that it resembles real life a little bit more. I have no idea how this is going to turn out in the printer though, so I guess I'm ready for a real size print now, so let's save it first. What? I'm quite happy how this turned out. Look at this. Okay, so I still need to pull off the support, so let's do that first.
One eternity later.
So that only took me 10 hours of blood, sweat and tears, literally blood. I guess I need to learn a little bit more about 3D printing and support. I'm a total noob with that, but I am quite happy with the results and it is so adorable. Look at this. I'm quite surprised that I was able to do this. Thanks for being such a trusty companion.
You're welcome, master.
It has been a great experience playing around with this laptop for gaming, but it's been working really well for creative uses like today too. I think these dual screens have to be my favorite laptop feature of the year, and I adore the innovation Intel and ASUS put into this laptop. They seem to be leading the way with this. But definitely check out the link below, as ASUS has more laptops like this one for all kinds of different use cases.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What do you think it is?
Oh my god. Wait, is this a stand for my controller?
No.
For my phone? Is this a phone stand? Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is me.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a VR headset.
Am I not the best drawer in the world?
My The behind's a little bit flat, but
She seemed to like it, but I asked if she wanted a tiny version of me drawn by me on her desk, and she didn't want that. So obviously, if you are a better designer than me, which isn't very hard, then you can make really useful or fun stuff with VR and a 3D printer, and I think that's just magical. So I challenge you to design something yourself in VR. Post a link below and I'll for sure check it out, and maybe I'll print it out too. Now let me know if you enjoyed this new format, like would you want to see more VR experiments? Let me know. And thanks for watching once again. If you got some time left, you can support us for free by watching more. A special thanks go to all our champions, especially these patrons down below, and one last thanks go to ASUS and Intel for supporting the channel with the laptop, and as always, VR